Hey, so do you feel absolutely exhausted interacting with people? It could take you days to recharge. It could even take you weeks to recharge before you feel like you're back on your feet and you're able to be social again. So if you experience this energy drain, stick with me because in this video, I want to help you understand why that is. What's draining your energy, what's draining your battery, and how to transform into somebody who gets energized by their interactions and doesn't need to recharge, okay? Let's talk about this now. Okay, if you're a part of our community, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Rubin, and this channel is dedicated to helping you reduce social anxiety, increase self-esteem, and feel lovable. So if that's something you resonate with, consider hitting that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell notification beside that so you know right when I release a new video. And if you want to connect with me on a more personal level, you can connect with me on Instagram, and I'd love to hear from you on there. Last but not least, I want to offer you a free masterclass so I can walk you through the step-by-step process for reducing that social anxiety, increasing that self-esteem, and increasing feelings of self-worth. And let's dive right in here. It's very important that you understand that when you are interacting with somebody, you are exchanging energy. Yes, they're speaking words, they have certain body language, okay? But all that can be blanketed under the exchange of energy. And what you are doing is you're consuming that energy and processing it as it unfolds. Okay, and so let's talk about this processing of this energy in real time, because you may not be aware, you have an energy processing system. Okay, and you're aware of these other systems. For example, you're aware you have a digestive system. You're aware that you have a respiratory system, okay? But you may not be aware of this energy processing system. First, let's just cover your digestive system so that you can really grasp this, okay? So what happens is when you eat food, okay? So for example, you eat a burger, okay? So you eat the burger, and then what does that do? It triggers off your digestive system, okay? And then what happens? Downstream, after you eat the burger, your body releases insulin, it releases other hormones and digestive enzymes to convert that burger into energy for your body to use. Okay, your energy system, on the other hand, is made up of your chakras. They call them the chakras in the East, okay? We call them energy processing centers over here in the West, okay? And what happens is energy is processed in your chakras, right? Energy gets processed, and what does it give you on the other side of that processing is it gives you an experience. And it really depends how the energy processing system is processing energy to either give you a bad experience or good experience. Do you feel bad? Do you feel good? Do you feel disconnected? Do you feel connected? Okay. Do you feel trusting? Do you feel distrustful and on edge? Okay. This all depends on how you process that energy, and that can shift and change it according to the work you do on yourself. Just like your digestive system. Okay, so you eat the burger and perhaps your digestive system reacts poorly to the carbs or something else in the burger, and instead of feeling energized, you feel sluggish, low energy, foggy headed, cloudy. You have all this inflammation going on, okay? But can that be improved and adjusted? Can the foods you eat improve? Could your digestive system improve? Absolutely, okay? The same goes with your energy processing system. Okay, and in order to improve this, we have to become aware of when your energy system, okay, your emotional system is processing energy in a way that disempowers you, in a way that disconnects you from yourself and other people. And ultimately, it can process energy in two ways, okay? In fear or in love, okay? And we're gonna cover both of these, what it feels like, especially, most importantly, what it feels like in your body. So how does it feel, for example, when your energy system, your energy processing centers is processing something in fear, okay? You're going to feel contracted inside, okay? Your belly is gonna be flexed, maybe your throat is clenched, okay? And you will feel, especially in these three areas, okay? Your throat, pay attention to your throat, pay attention to your chest, pay attention to your solar plexus or the top of your stomach, okay? And what will happen is you will feel extreme discomfort. If you bring your attention down into your body, into your emotional system, you will feel extreme discomfort, very painful physical sensations happening in your energy center. So for example, it's not just constriction in your throat. It's actually constricting. It's actually energy in motion, making a constricting movement in this energy center. Same goes with your chest. It's a tightening, for example, and you will literally feel in the energy center this really uncomfortable tightening in your chest. It's not just butterflies in your stomach. You're not just using the words butterflies in your stomach. There's an actual rippling, an actual waving or fluttering, a movement that's happening at the top of your stomach. Okay, and when all that fear is happening somatically within the body, remember, you're going to be having a fearful experience in your mind. So for example, being hypervigilant, okay? Really being way too attuned to other people's reactions, fearing rejection, trying to people please, feeling frozen. You're also going to be feeling like you're in complete survival in your body, okay? Your muscles are completely tense. You got the tunnel vision, dry mouth. It's hard to make eye contact. Your body's dumping adrenaline, cortisol, stress hormones into your bloodstream. Your heart rate is raising. It's hard to breathe. You are in full-on fight or flight mode. Now think of how draining that is. Think of you're just trying to have a simple interaction, but all that's going on the inside, okay? So I hope that helps you understand why those interactions are so draining and you leave them feeling so exhausted after the fact. And if you're struggling with this, I encourage you to book a call with me. There's gonna be a link up here and below the video as well. I encourage you to book that call so that we can look at the different ways your body is processing that energy and why you're having such frightening and hypervigilant and fearful experiences when you're interacting with people, and then we can come up with a plan to get you unstuck. So go ahead and book that call if you want to learn more about how you can work with me. Let's get back here to another way your energy system can process energy, and that is in love. Okay, remember, there's fear and love. Everything you experience, all shame, embarrassment, hypervigilance, everything, all those feelings that you're experiencing, they can be bucketed into fear, okay? But let's look on the other side. Let's look at what it's like when your energy system is processing energy in love, okay? You're going to feel expanded inside, spacious, okay? You're not going to have discomfort in these areas, in the throat, chest, top of the stomach, for example. You're going to have deep breath going all the way down to the base of your spine. You're going to feel relaxed. You're going to feel connected, okay? You're going to feel lighthearted, fun. Your personality is going to come through, okay? And this is naturally who you are. This is your natural personality underneath all that nervousness and the anxiousness and the fear, okay? This is your natural state. So you want to start wondering, okay? Who are the people that I get in front of? Okay, who are the people I interact with? And also, what do I do when internally? How do I get myself into a good state, okay, where my natural personality comes out, when I feel expanded inside, when I feel physiologically calm inside, when I feel connected to myself and other people? And the goal is to cultivate this space more and more and more throughout your day, throughout your week, throughout your month, throughout your years. Okay, and so let's get back to this contracted state. Your energy system's processing energy and fear. It's giving you these really frightening experiences in the mind, okay? And another extremely important reason here that you want to start connecting with your emotional system in your energy centers is because it's like the book says, the body keeps the score. Okay, and when you can keep your attention, when you are triggered, when you're in these nervous situations, okay, if you can keep your attention down in your emotional centers, okay, what you're going to connect to is a story from the past, okay? So let's say you're talking to your boss in your office, current day, you're an adult, you're talking to your boss, you're interacting with him, but for some reason you feel like you're in survival, you can't give an opinion, you're too nervous inside, okay? Now, what your boss is simply doing, it's activating a bodily memory of perhaps someone from your past. It could be maybe your dad was really hard on you when you were growing up. Maybe your mom was overly critical on you when you were growing up. Maybe it was a coach you had who just used to put you down and humiliate you in front of people, okay? There could be a number of reasons, but really important. It's gonna be impossible to link your current experiences, what you're experiencing now, day to day, to the past pains or traumas that are linked, okay? You won't have the clarity, and without the clarity, that voice in your head that's saying it's just the way you are and there's something wrong with you is going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. Why? Because you're unable to connect the dots in a way that's meaningful, that brings meaning to your life and your past experiences and brings them all together in this perfect package to help you understand why you are the way you are, okay? So you don't have to compare yourself to other people. You have your own story back here. You just have to connect with it. And I'm not saying stay here. A lot of people would argue the past is the past, stop worrying about it, you're never gonna figure out what it is. And what I would say is, it is the past, don't wallow in it, but you need to connect with it for as long as you need until you can be freed up over here in your current life so you can actually move forward. You will realize very quickly, okay? You wanna go stand up to your boss, for example, okay? But what you really want to do is you want to go stand up to your dad, okay? He's just a mirror image. He has the same energy as your dad. Whether he's threatening or not, he has a similar vibration, okay, to somebody from your past. Maybe it's your dad. Or maybe you want to go put your boss in his place, okay? But really, you want to put your mom in her place, okay? Or maybe you want to stand up for yourself, okay? And really what you're trying to do is maybe you've lost touch with reality and you actually want to stand up to that old coach you had. So for example, if I was at a work meeting or a work event or a party and I heard a very loud male voice, so some guy would raise his voice kind of aggressively, that would rattle my bones to the core. I would feel complete terror inside me and I would regress into a little kid ready to fight, ready to stand up for himself, complete survival, okay? But remember, until I connected with the emotions and started realizing that being raised with a physically abusive dad was affecting me more than I would like to accept, okay? That was the key. And when I cleared it up here, okay, my energy processing system stopped giving me those constant butterflies in my stomach and that nervous and frightening experience up here. So now when I hear a loud male voice or a guy's getting really angry, I can sit there and not have a frightening experience. I don't have the butterflies in my stomach. I look at it as almost like, that's cute. You know, the little boy inside him is throwing a temper tantrum. Okay, it doesn't rattle my bones. It doesn't rattle my nervous system in the same way. So again, go back, connect to that story through your energy system somatically, okay? Do not try to resolve it up here. Go through your energy system, connect with that past story, clear up your past here so that you can be free over here to be who you are, okay? So your boss stops having control over you. And again, I encourage you to book that call so you can learn more about how to work with me. I also highly recommend you take that masterclass so I can walk you through that step-by-step process for reducing that social anxiety, increasing that self-esteem, and actually feel worthy of love. Remember, it all comes down to that energy processing system. So I hope the video was helpful. If it was, please like and subscribe. And here's some other videos that you can check out next, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much for staying with me all this way. We'll see you later.